Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to What's New Wednesday. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Thelma. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Betty. Stephanie. Hello, Pam. Hi, Betty Gozzle. Hi, Muriel. You scroll for me a little more. There we go. Can you guys hear me okay? I think I got everybody. Not sure. Stephanie, did I say hi? If I didn't, I'll say hi again, just in case. Hi, Roberta. Welcome, everybody. Can you guys hear me okay? Betty says yes, loud and clear. Thelma says number one. Hi, Andrea. I did say hi to Roberta. Hi, Stephanie. Okay, let's get going because I have some exciting things for you today. And we're going to try something new. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't know. You never know what's going to happen when we try something new. But we'll give it a shot. New and relist. I wanted to let you know that our hobby dots are all restocked. Now, a lot of you guys use the dot and do kits. They're very, very popular. Not as many, but quite a few have begun purchasing the individual stickers. Do you guys know how that process works if you want to buy the individual stickers? Let's see, all of these are individuals. Hi, Sharma. Okay, we have hobby dots or dot and do kits in the kits. We've talked about those. We've talked about the fussy cutting ones, and we've talked about the push out ones. We've talked about the fact that you can use the push out individual push out designs by we can use the individual push out designs um, with the hobby dot fussy cutting kit, so you don't have to do the fussy cutting if you want to. And then we also have a system whereby you can buy the you can buy just the stickers and just the background sheets, and you can kind of design your own hobby dots. Can you show us, honey? Do you have a screen available to show us in the store? Can we go into the store for a minute? Let's see if we can put this on the screen to show you what I'm talking about with the hobby dots. Did I leave you without a screen?
Messes up my video.
Okay, we'll wrap back around to that. We'll wrap back around to that. But there are cards only, there's stickers only, and then we have the ability to buy kits, buy just cards, just stickers, and put your own thing together with the hobby dots. A lot of people are doing that these days. So we have quite a collection there. I think we'll wrap back to this if we have time. If not, maybe we'll talk some more about this next week. I saw your question. Do you have a discount on bulk purchases on the hobby dots? What I've done instead of bulk purchasing is I have dropped the price from $1.99 to $1.49 on all of these. They used to be $1.99, buy 5 and get 3 free. And now instead, I've just dropped the price on all of these. So it's a really straightforward process of purchasing. We also have several other new stickers in. Oops, that's one of those. We have several other new stickers in. We got in the snowflakes once again that we used in the penguin or in the snowman kits. We just received another 30 of these tiny roses. And one of the reasons why I reordered these from Starform is that I thought these were perfect size to add accents to your explosion box cards and have those work around the scriptures if that was what you wanted to do. So I got some more of them because that's sort of what I did with mine was wrap little flowers around the edges of them. We received more of the Pearl Merry Christmas, the Silver Pearl Merry Christmas stickers in. I have quite a few dies I want to show you today and some other products. Most of our products today are from Find It Trading. I finally managed, I think, to finish up the Find It Trading boxes. You guys have seen these before. I've talked about them once or twice before, the window color cards where you're coloring on acetate with peel stickers. They include the permanent markers to write on the acetate. And I thought I'd show you, Lauren has one started here. So I thought I'd show you what they look like when you're working with these. You get a really pretty finish on the acetate, and then you apply your acetate to cards, and they give you background papers, and they give you double stick adhesive, and they give you all kinds of things in the kit, including the permanent markers to write on them. So we have two new ones of these. This one is the roses rose kit, and this one is dream catchers, which is kind of an unusual theme, but I thought it was pretty cool. We can get it out of the glare a little bit there. Okay, so we have those that are new. We have quite a few new components. Let me just gather those as I go through. I'm kind of sad because I think that D's distinctively dies. I haven't heard this specifically. I just see other people selling their brands. I believe D's distinctively may have gone out of business, and their products are being cleared by Ecstasy Crafts, who does retail, but they're also one of our providers. And I've seen that Hot Off the Press is actually selling some D's distinctively designs now under their own label. So I'm thinking D's distinctively has gone out of business, and that's really heart saddening to me because I love that brand. And it means we're not going to be able to get it anymore. This has been one of the most popular dies we've had over time from D's distinctively. I got 3 more of them in. If you want one, grab it quick. Okay. I had one other die from D's. Oh, I actually have a couple dies from D's distinctively. I was able to get just one more of these. I know, one. This is the larger of the 2 poinsettia dies. I still have a few of the mini poinsettias in the store, but if you wanted the larger one, this is my last one. And it just came in. I don't think it will last too long. They're beautiful poinsettias. In fact, of all the dies we have, they're my favorite poinsettia dies. So, and you know how I am about deer. They had a beautiful stag. I got quite a few of these, thinking we might use it for a Christmas. Well, I think we could say with all surety we'll see him in a Christmas project coming up at some point in time. Okay, let's see. Another D's die, the laying down deer. We've had this before. We were sold out. I got just 3 or 4 more of them here. Now, I uncovered the rest of the collection of pretty flowers. We've kind of scattered those through some of our weeks because they were in all different boxes from Fine Did Trading, and I was just kind of talking about things as they came in. But there are some really, really nice components that just showed up for the pretty flowers collection. This is the frame. It measures, what does it measure? I just have my ruler over there. Can you read? Well, I guess I can use this great big yardstick. I had it out here cutting ribbon. It measures 5 by 5, and it's very, very lacy, beautiful. Hi, Mary R. There is a fabulous die. I love this one. This one's called Pretty Swans, and their feathers are very lacy in the back. And then you get that dragonfly, and what else do you get there? A dragonfly, a butterfly, and the cattails to create a scene. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. You're welcome, Betty McSorley. I'll get those in for you. And I love these butterflies. Now we have lots and lots of butterfly dies. What I like about this one is I like how lacy they are. Let me move that up because I kind of got my rubber band right across the picture. I love how lacy they are, and I love the sizes of these. You get a nice size variety, but none of them are too big. They'd all work really well with floral designs and scenes. Beautiful. And 2 more from the Pretty Flowers collection. Here's some pretty borders that I think are fabulous. And we have Pretty Flowers lace corners that actually, I believe, will fit right into those borders. Those two can actually go right together. If you're using them for scrapbooking or something and want to make a larger image. So they're gorgeous. Gorgeous. I know when we'll be getting more of the explosion box refills. They're on order. I've been told they're shipped. Uh-oh. Okay. Messed up 3 of your pages. Oh no. I'll make up, Wanda, for you, I'll make up a replacement set of that same design. I don't have enough to make a lot more of the same design that we had, but I will, oops, I think I showed you that one already. That was the frames by themselves. But I will make sure that I get at least one more kit ready for you, and I will signal you when it's out there. Let me look at my supplies, and I may be able to put a few more of those together. I think I showed you this before, but this is the cardstock that's actually designated for the Pretty Flowers collection. And it perfectly matches the 3D pushouts and things. Just beautiful colors in this one. I'll get a kit, at least one kit made up, and then we'll take a look at it. Okay. For those of you who are penguin lovers, we have penguins on ice. The little penguin family. I thought that was cute, including the little ice float. And we have 3 new embossing folders from Couture Creations. I wish you could see the patterns better, but I'll just tell you what they are, and then you can see them in the store under the February listings if you're interested. This is Fleur de Lis, and it actually has little tiny flourishes in it. Okay, and Yeah, Muriel, I need information on how to contact you, hon. I didn't have an ability to do that. So will you please um, email me your contact information so that I can email with you and we can figure out how we're going to get you some of the materials that you were wanting. Okay. Don't put your email in here because that should be private, but email me at my email address and we'll figure it out for you. Okay. You guys got your boxing gloves? Okay. One of these is that I think is just beautiful. I don't know how close I can get without it getting fuzzy. This is dandelions, and this one is called Tickle Me Feathers. These are all A2 embossing folders. I know sometimes you guys, a lot of you work with A2s, and it can be a little frustrating that everything that I seem to get is in European sizes. So I brought these in for you because they're actual. These are sized to be for A2 cards, so a little wider, a little shorter than our A6s. Okay, now we're up to the thing that I'm the most excited about in today's listings. I've had several requests for these already. This product is so hot that you can't, it's tough for, has been tough for US retailers to keep it in stock. It's because it's magnificent and wonderful. And I'm going to show you what it is first, and then we're going to try to let Jamie himself tell you about it. We've had Pixie Powders in the past, which is basically a it's it's a watercolor powder that had mica in it. But recently there's been a new release, and these are called Pixie Sparkles. And Pixie Sparkles are done in these little dry powder bottles. What makes them different than the Pixie Powders of the past is that it has more mica and larger, good if I can hang on to it, more mica, and it's got larger flakes of mica in it. I had looked at a video on a recommendation of one of our customers. Thank you very much. I had looked at a video and was already excited about this product. And then when I went to that retailer training that I told you about last week, they had Jamie there as an invited guest, and he did some presentations for us on video. And so I want to share with you Pixie Powders in his words, if we can, and with his demo. So let's see if this is going to work. Bryce is going to try and pull this up on our screen and actually run this right through our stream. So here is Jamie Rogers to tell you about Pixie Powders in his own words, and hopefully this will work. Can you guys hear him okay? No sound. Okay, we're working on it. We'll see. Yeah, as soon as we get the sound, we'll start over, guys. Okay. You can't get the sound.
Well, I can't tell if it's sound. I mean, I changed a setting, but
Um,
I don't know if it's playing.
hmm. I don't have a mic anymore, I don't think. Can you guys hear me? I don't think I have a mic anymore. You can hear me? Okay. All right. Well, shoot. This was supposed to work. I kind of dropped this on Bryce at the last minute, so let's see. Nada?
I don't have any idea.
Yes, we still hear you, not Jamie. Okay. All right. Well, we got a choice, guys. We can continue to watch his video and I can tell you what he's doing. A little bit about what he's doing. First of, do we want to back? Do you guys want to back up, or you just want to keep moving forward? Let me just tell you while he's working here that there's a total of 8 colors that are available in the Pixie Sparkles. The color names are Zesty Lime, Beyond Blue, Fuchsia Rose, and Pale Blush. Then we have Purple Affair. We have Goofy Grape. We have Teal Marine. And we have Coral Crush. He's showing you now that many of the colors will work both on white cardstock and on black cardstock, giving you a very different impression with each color of cardstock. The Pixie powders on black give you kind of almost a celestial kind of feel to them because you get lots of reflection without necessarily the true colors. He's showing you a single color on a card here. That one is his favorite color, which is the blue one. That's the Beyond Blue. And you can see how pretty these work out by just spritzing even a single color. Um, what happens with the Pixie powders is that they're activated by water. So you can put it on wet or you can put it on dry. He's recommending that when you when you spritz a piece of cardstock initially, you spritz both the front and the back. I did not know this. What that will help do is keep your paper, even regular paper, not necessarily watercolor paper, but keep your paper flat while the product is on there, and drying it will help to keep your paper from rippling, which is a pretty cool um, technique to pick up. And you can put your pixie powders directly on dry and then spritz them, or you can spritz and put the pixie powders on top. What he's doing right now is using a piece of acetate. He covered it in cosmic shimmer glue and he just rubbed it around with his finger. And the idea here is that he's creating a base in which the pixie powders will actually stick, because clearly they're not going to stick to a non-porous surface. So he's creating a porous surface on that by putting the cosmic shimmer glue on. Then going ahead and putting some of his pixie sparkles down. He's going to use a couple different colors here. One of the beautiful things that you get with the Pixie Sparkles is with the ability to be able to combine your colors, you can come up with things that are very unique to you. And you can see that you don't use a lot. He's literally just tapping the back of the container, and it has a very fine spout on the containers. You don't need a lot to get a lot of color. Activating it with water. Even over the glue, he's still spritzing it a little bit with his water. And you begin to see the colors kind of burst. This is very similar to the product Color Burst by Oliver. Can't think of what Oliver's name is, but there you've got one that's actually shown as dry. And on this one, he says he got all carried away and he used all 8 colors. But what he's showing you is the front of the acetate. It's got a more subdued look from the back, and then from the front you get those really vibrant colors going. The bottles are very good size. They're 30 milliliter bottles, which is about the amount that you typically get in a glitter vial. But because it's in a powder form and the powder is really, really light, you actually get a lot in a single bottle. Now he's going to show us that not only can you use, you can use single colors, you can use 2, 3, 4 colors, you can use all 8 colors if you want to. You can use them on wet paper or dry paper, white paper or black paper, acetate, as long as you put the glue down as a base. Now he's going to spread his powders around just on a piece of typing paper, a copy paper. He has his rubber stamp and he's going to use some embossing medium. He happens to be using perfect medium, but you can use any embossing pad. He's going to apply the embossing to his stamp pretty generously. And then he's going to use this stamp to pick up the dry powders off his paper, which is pretty cool, actually. This is also giving you an opportunity to be able to see what those stamping platforms look like that are spring-loaded instead of the ones that we have used in class that are the where you raise the flap. This is more like the hunky-dory one. So he's going to actually spritz right on the stamp. He's not going to put a whole lot of water. He's just going to spritz it lightly, just enough to activate those powders. Doesn't want to make it runny. Flip it over, stamp it. It's cool. And as that dries, imagine all that pearlescence. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. You guys will enjoy watching this again. We will absolutely send you the link. Now look at this one. This is all he's done on this one is stamped it twice, guys. Instead of cleaning his stamp, he stamped it again before he washed his stamp off. So that's where you're getting that little bit lighter ghosted image. I was in trouble as soon as I saw this YouTube video, and then when I saw him work on these in person, I was it was all over for me. I had to have them. I have the Cosmic Shimmer paste that he's using here, the clear paste on order. It should be here hopefully in the next few days. So if you have clear paste, that's what he's using on his stencil here. Wait till you see this one. You can use a spatula for this, a palette knife, or he's using a credit card type card for spreading that paste out. He's just got his stencil taped down with washi tape or stencil tape. Now he's going right over the top of that clear embossing paste. I'm sorry I put you on the spot with this, Brace. This is working out okay. I wanted to see these guys' reaction. I could just let them go watch the YouTube video, but I really wanted to see people react to this because this is just so cool. So he spritzes over it a little bit and then says, okay, I've got a few areas that are pretty open here. I want to fill those. So he goes back in and just adds more color because you can always continue to add color if you want to. And he'll spritz it again just to activate those colors. Yeah, the small opening is a real improvement on the old style bottles. Did you see Mary's comment? She's thanking you for putting it out there. I really put him on the spot with this, guys. Now look at that dry. Is that like the most amazing thing? It's a different stencil, but you still get the concept. Look at that sheen. Oh my gosh. And those are my colors right there. Look at that teal and the purples and the blues. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. He's going to show us some of his card samples. He's alerting you that you don't want to pull your stencil immediately because if you pull your stencil immediately, things are too wet and you can, end up your design can get runny. But you don't want to wait too long because you don't want to harm your stencil either. So you put your stencil on, you set it aside and let it dry for just a few minutes and then pull it off and wash your stencil so that your stencil stays nice. We can do some classes. I wanted to ask you, I wanted to watch the video and see if you guys wanted to do these in an actual class form or if you just wanted to um, get your powders and run free with it. We can do some classes with it. What I think I'm going to recommend to you guys is that you go ahead and purchase the colors of the paste that you like and that you want. Britts Bargain today is going to be a bulk purchase on these powders, but um, you go ahead and get the powders that you want, and then let me put the kits together with the other supplies that you need, and that way we it won't cost too much for the actual class kit. Because you guys know me, I'm always trying to be very conscientious of how much money I'm spending. And if you get the colors that you think you're going to enjoy the most, and you buy those in advance, then I can just bring in the other supplies that you need to be, I can bring in the stencils, I can bring in the clear paste, I can bring in the other supplies that we need to actually create these into cards. Does that make some sense to you? Yes, he's just adding his own his own glittery paste into clear paste. I love this product and I really love his presentation. I am going to send you the links so you can watch it again. But like I said, one reason I wanted to do it live is that I wanted to be able to talk a little bit about it and see how you guys wanted to move forward, because there's a multitude of ways we can use this product. Now he's going to actually just spritz it right through a stencil. He'll have the same colors as me. Yeah. I don't know. I think I like all these colors though. Although the blue, the purple, the teal, yeah, I'm there. Look at the shine he gets on those. And they're really quite reasonably priced when you consider how much material you're getting in these vials, because you only pop out just the littlest bit out of each of them. And the vials run $6 a piece. There's a total of 8 colors, so the entire collection of 8 would cost $48. But Britts Bargain today is if you want all 8 colors, we're going to do all 8 colors for 42, which means that one of the 8 is free. And that's actually a pretty good Britts Bargain because these are so very popular right now. They're actually hard to get. I ordered early. I ordered before I actually ever saw Jamie's presentation at the distributor conference. So because of that, my order went out first and I got enough that all of our regular customers could get them.
What's he doing now?
Huh?
What is he doing now?
Right now he's painting. He has just put them on his palette. He added a little water and he's literally painting in his stamped image. Because really, at the end of the day, what this product is liquid watercolor, very, very concentrated liquid watercolor, but liquid watercolor with mica in it. So you'll get a beautiful sheen to the finished painted design. Oh, that might be fun to try on velvet paper, Betty. That could be fun to try.
about the end of this video.
Yep, we're just finishing it up. I have not put Brittany's Bargain Special up yet, but I'm going to. I'm actually going to have two different Britts Bargains today. I'm going to put up a Britts Bargain on this product where if you choose to get all of the colors are now up, and I will link those in tonight's newsletter. And yes, I am doing the newsletter tonight. I'll link I'll link to the selection of colors so you can choose the colors you want, or I'll put up a Britts Bargain where you can buy the set of 8 of them. Instead of being $48, it will be $42. So you're buying 7 and getting 1 free. And yes, if you guys are all inclined, we will create a class coming up where we're doing the work on acetate, and we'll do the work on acetate, and we'll use the glue technique. We'll use the clear technique, the clear embossing paste. I have that on order, and that should be showing up really soon. So we'll do some fun things to kind of emulate some of the techniques that we're seeing here. So, yeah, so we'll do that. What kind of questions do you guys have for me besides when are we gonna do the class? I'll get it on the schedule. Oh, and the stencil one? Okay, I've got some great stencils for this. We should be able to do a couple of, in fact, several different techniques a night, I think, with these. It how long it takes to dry, Diane, really depends on how much water you're using. If you've got a lot of water in it, it's going to take quite a while to dry. The paste will take longer to dry. The glue will take a little bit longer to dry, but the uh, uh, when you just I've done a lot of work with the Ken Oliver product and with the Pixie powders in the past, and the powders and the Ken Oliver didn't take long to dry if you just if you didn't get all carried away with the water. One of the other techniques he did not show, but it's beautiful too, is going ahead, putting the powders down, spritzing them, and then picking up some of the color so that you end up with beautiful pastels. That can be gorgeous too. After this class, I will send you, let's see, after this, oh yeah, okay. All right. Um, Good. I'm at this point, Mary, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to put the powders out there, let you guys go ahead and purchase the powders that you want. And then I'll create class kits around the techniques we're going to do with the powders. And so I'm not going to put everything in one kit. I'm going to create a class kit to do the techniques themselves. And that way we're kind of splitting up the cost of the project. You'll have the powders on one hand, then I'll have the kit on the other hand, and that will help to control the cost, at any one given time at least. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay. Any other questions about about this or any other product that we looked at today? You guys like this as much as I like this? I wish we could have gotten the video to work, but you get a hint, and we'll send you the link so that you can go and take another look at that. Can you type that link into? Oh, you already did. Did you guys get the link? It's in the chat comments. Bryce said, but it's Jamie. Jamie, what's Jamie's last name? Jamie. Uh, I'm good at remembering Jamie. Oh, Jamie Rogers. Yeah, Rogers with a D. Jamie Rogers. Oh, we have lots of stencils, Kim. I have lots of stencils. I'll put you a link to my stencils too. Yep, definitely.
You're going to show them Thursday's project, tomorrow's project?
Oh yeah, let's do that. Let me show you what we have coming up for classes. I'm really excited about tomorrow's class. Show you what I've been up to. As you know, we were going to do Beatrice Potter tomorrow, and then I got all carried away, and I made way too complex cards to tackle on a Thursday night when we have less time. So instead, I decided to decoupage a pen holder. We have these pen holders from Tonic Studios. It's MDF board, you put it together, you paint it. I've pre-painted my components for tomorrow night so that you guys won't have to sit and watch me while we all watch paint dry. But I have created a really beautiful decoupaged pen holder. Now you may be looking at the shapes on this and thinking, man, that's going to be just too hard to do. I have some techniques for you that are going to make this really beautiful. Beautiful. And you can see, let me pull out a few of the pens so you can see how this is put together when the pens aren't in it. A lot of people don't know that your markers, particularly your double-ended markers, need to be stored flat. They need to be stored flat because you want the ink to continue to be on both nibs. You don't want one or the other nib drying out, and you want to keep the ink distributed through the pen. So you really want to store your markers flat, but you also want to store them in a way that allows you to be able to see the labels. And this does that. It's got two of these honeycombs, one behind the other. These are my Spectrum Noir markers, so it will hold these. It will hold, I'm going to say it's going to hold up to about a 5/8 inch barrel. So don't send me questions to say, will it hold this brand and that brand? I probably won't know what size those are. Measure them, and if they're a 5/8 inch barrel, they'll fit. But it was a fairly, other than waiting for the paint to dry, it's a fairly quick and easy project to do. Now I've given you a choice about how to get these. You can, let me measure it, Betty, and I'll find out for you, okay? I'm not sure, well, let's see, I don't remember how long our flat rate box is. The inner box, nothing says I can't take it out of there, but it really does pretty much fill this box. And this is 13 and a half long, so I'm a little worried. If we put it in an angle, it would fit in your box. I'm not certain. But I've given you a choice about how to get this. There's a class kit that's out there. The class kit would include the base unit, which is all the MDF pieces. It would include one sheet of the A3, and I used all but this is what I had left out of an A3. So an A3 was definitely the way to go. This is what I had left after constructing mine. Sheet, I have this color. This is actually the one that I was going to do it in, and then I wasn't able to locate it last night. Of course, as soon as I got my box done, we found it. This, I think, would be beautiful on here. This is a hortensia wallpaper. It's done in a little bit more subtle colors than the hortensia. And then we also have some that are like forest scenes and ferns and leaves. So any A3 paper, you could choose any Stamperia A3 paper and we could put it in your kit. The other, is the top strong enough for storage? Absolutely. It's MDF board on the top. And in fact, that's what I was thinking is I'm going to put these on my shelves and then I'm going to put my little bottles and storage containers on the tops of them. And I have lots of pens, so I'm going to have more than one side by side to hold my pens. But yeah, this was a lot of fun to make. And I'm going to show you some techniques that are going to make it really, really easy to do. Even these cut in pieces are going to be super easy to do. Wait till you see how we do that. Gorgeous. Now, oh yeah, you can definitely hold your Pixie Powders on here. No doubt about your Pixie Sparkles going on top. But you could get your embossing powders and glitter vials and stuff will all be fine on top of here. Um, the other way, I told you that we have the kit, and then the other way is if you already have the paint and you already have enough Mod Podge and you already have brushes, you can just purchase this and this. It's going to cost almost as much as the kit. I will tell you that. This one's $5.65. This is $24.95 for just this. My kit price is 25 no, 35 $35. And it comes with paint, it comes with the Mod Podge, it comes with two foam brushes, pretty much the same as the other decoupage kits. So it would come with paint, Mod Podge, two brushes, this stand, and the paper. So you can do it either way you want. And that's cool by me, whatever you'd like to do. So we've got that. Yes, next, let me show you our Saturday kit again. On Saturday, we are doing bow making. Saturday, we're doing bow making, and you guys have seen me go through the kit. I'm not going to pull it all out and go through that again. We are going to get a mountain of ribbon. You're going to get the blueberry bow maker, both the mini and the midi. You're going to get the components to build a card that will use our bow pins, which are also going to make. You're going to get tons of stuff in that kit. I still have kits available at this date, although we are running out. So if you want the bow kit, good it now. You don't have to use wood glue, Roberta. I put mine together with Cosmic Shimmer and it's very sturdy. But you could use wood, you certainly could use wood glue, but I used my Cosmic Shimmer and I'm very confident of it. My Cosmic Shimmer is the glue I use on my cards all the time. Some people have asked me about best glue ever for decoupage. No, no, no. You don't want that. You don't want that. You want a good all-purpose glue. Okay, After, no, you don't want to use the best glue ever. You want to use Cosmic Shimmer or Tattered Lace or even Elmer's ahead of Best Glue. Because Best Glue ever is made to turn into a glue dot. That's not what we want for an MDF product, for a wood product. It's just not gonna, it's not gonna perform like it should. Okay, we not this week because we're doing bow making on Saturday. But next week, going to do our beautiful, gorgeous Beatrice Potter cards with Mrs. Tiggy Winkle. Here's our pyramid card. Here's our gatefold card with a layered image. Here is our other layered image. And here is our waterfall. It's going to be a big waterfall included inside the card, which is basically going to outline the story of Mrs. Tiggy Winkle inside our card. Took a little finagling to get a waterfall that size inside the card, but I got you covered. We got the dimensions now. I'm so excited about these. What does the CD in this kit contain to make? The CD has hundreds of elements. It has all the images from the original Beatrice Potter, Mrs. Tiggy Winkle book. And they're all in different sizes. You're going to also get sentiments. There's lots of pages of sentiments. There's lots of pages of decoupage papers. There are lots of pyramid images. They have a small watercolor. They have a small waterfall card. There are some framed decoupage images that are just to die for. They're beautiful. She has all kinds of background papers on there that you can do in different color themes. It's magnificent. The CD is great. I can only sell the kit with the CD, guys, because all the art comes from the CD, and I will not violate the company's trademark on their, or their privacy rights on their images. So the kit is only available with the CD, but you're going to love having the CD. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is this is Mrs. Tiggy Winkle that we're using tomorrow night, or a week from Saturday. A week from Saturday. This is the Mrs. Tiggy Winkle. There are several Beatrice Potter CDs available, and I can say unequivocally now that I have played with them, that especially given the era in which these CDs were made, these CDs were produced in 2010. So I actually pulled it out and started looking at it, thinking I wanted to make sure that the technology wasn't dated and that it would still run okay with my computer. Well, not only does it run with my computer, I'm absolutely amazed with what they accomplished for the era that these CDs were made in. So we have the last ones that were available from Crafter's Companion in the United States, and that's the basis of this kit, is that CD. Any other questions? I love, love, love this. You are going to be able to make so many cards when you have that CD in your hand. You're not even going to believe how many cards you could make. So coming up, once again, we have the pen holder tomorrow. We have bow making on Saturday. I don't know what's going to be next Thursday yet. And a week from Saturday, we have Mrs. Tiggy Winkle coming up. So that's what we've got on the agenda for you. Any questions? Any comments? Any pearls of wisdom before we say good night? Any questions on anything we've talked about? Give me just a few minutes to put the Britts Bargain up, okay? Right after class, I'll work on it. Okay? All right. I hope to see everybody tomorrow when we're making a beautiful decoupaged pen holder. And for now, I will say good night, Gracie.